What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. It is Friday. It is the last Friday of the month. It's already a whole month has passed, which is crazy to think about. Um, I was thinking today eventually the next vision I'm going to have is people piling dirt, throwing dirt on my face from above, putting me in the ground because, man, time is just flying by. I don't even know how many episodes we've done to this point, but it's been a lot. Um, it's Friday. We could take it easy. We could just continue to mess around with a few things, or we could push on and do some artwork. Um, my plan for today really probably would be just to take it easy, but that's like always my plan for the stream. It's like do nothing. What I did want to do though is try to see, I don't know what happened to this paint. This paint is all over the place. For this green one. I don't know. Didn't work. Abort, abort. It just turns it black. It seems like there's like either a clear coat missing or I just will not handle this guy. Oh, sorry. Could see a little bit better. I can't see it. But I built this little Honda and it just the color will not come off the side. I know I-class cleaner is not going to do me any good, but just trying to take the black of the dry erase marker off. Anyways, this one's been kind of a mess, and that's okay. Still rolls pretty good, all things considered. Like this whole project. Well, I don't even know if I can bring it out far enough. Anywho, it's kind of a dead point. Let me bring up chat. Let's see what's going on with chat. Probably nothing happening. Let's go to the desktop. Bring this up. 100 thumbnails in an hour, 30 to 35 seconds, simple, flexible, ideas for beginners, especially. And we did this. This was our challenge. So maybe on Friday nights, I'll do a challenge. Wednesdays, I'll do Hot Wheels. Fridays, I should do Hot Wheels. Because Thursdays is the days I make a run. So, in the schedule of things. There's so many cool lesson plans. Like, if I had Chat GPT when I was in Thailand to help me like write lesson plans, I would have been like, heck yeah. Because it's so cool. I'm like, okay, give me an hour. Like, here, please write me an hour lesson plan for a second grade art class learning about shapes. See how this works out. Second grade lesson plan topic: learning shapes through art. What are we looking at? Warm up, shape hunt, 10 minutes. Gather students on the rug or desk. Ask who can name a shape. Draw shapes on the board as students call them out. Go on a quick classroom hunt. Can you find something shaped like a circle? What looks like a rectangle? Emphasize shapes are everywhere. Direction, shapes make pictures, 10 minutes. Show how simple shapes can turn into pictures. Draw a circle, face, sun, ball. Rectangle, house, door, robot body. Triangle, roof, mountain, ears. On the board, draw pictures made only from shapes. Point out each shape as you draw it. Explain today we will make a picture using only shapes. Part 3. Guided practice. Shape drawing together, 10 minutes. Students will draw along with your step by step. You step by step. Draw a simple shape based figure. Example, a house or an animal. Pause often to check to understanding. What shape did you use for the body? What shape should we try next? Encourage effort, not perfection. That's perfect. Independent art time. Shape pictures creation, 20 minutes. Shape your shape. Students create their own artwork using shapes. Requirements. Use at least 5 shapes. Use at least 3 different shapes. Students may draw animals, buildings, robots. I wonder if I just made like tutorials with music, of course, within like some time frame and just like read this lesson off. And I just did a bunch of them. I always have like ideas of grandeur, but then like really shot down. This will be one of those times where I'm like, well, let me think. Big idea, right? Very easy. And we could do at home. You just make these videos. So make videos with AI tutorials, right? For classes. Like all I have to do is read it. Today class, we're going to be looking over shapes and then identify a bunch of shapes and then do all the stuff, do all the theatrics. I mean, this is basically a script. ChatGPT is like the genie of the world. Just like ask it all sorts of questions. And just do art lessons. Like I could do so many different art lessons. Just print, make one. Print, make one. Print, make one. Make it cool. Make it interesting. Hmm. Let's just look at this one. Teachers pay how much can you make from a site like teachers pay? This is why it's the rabbit hole. I think I should try to make those, but make them within like the time frame. So like make a lesson plan that fits a 55, well, like whatever the standard time frames of class, but like I could do it. It'd be very easy. And you could have ChatGPT write most of your lesson plans. Teachers pay teachers offer rates for seller membership. All members can make purchases and download free resources. Other sellers can upload, share, and sell resources. TPT keeps a percentage of each sale as a service fee and passes the rest on to you. The payout fees and features that apply to each membership type below. This seller fee and payout rates policy incorporates as a part of terms and services. There's so many backends to all these companies that actually need data. Like what they're looking for is data. What we can give them is data, though. They even give you like a reflection. What do I do? 160-minute class. This is way too much. I mean, 10 minutes to break down the lesson, 10 minutes to talk about shapes, 10 minutes to draw together, 20 minutes of independent time, 5 minutes to share and reflect, teacher notes. And like, honestly, that's nuts. Adapt for English or special ed. That's so cool. We should be using all of this new programming moving forward. Like, it literally says adapt for English learners or special ed, turn into shapes or character lesson, animal robots, align or common core visual standards. Please make a series of visuals based off each step in order to make a PowerPoint presentation. Wow, that looked demanding. It didn't mean to be. Gotta go get new tires tomorrow. Come home. It'll be almost the 1st of February. We will buy our new contract for sound. So the everything's gonna get like a bump up in quality, which will be nice. This is just wild. Do you see this like image? It says fun with shapes. Learn about shapes today. Round, sides, points. Find the shapes around the room. Draw the shapes. Let's draw a circle, square, triangle. Build with shapes. Well, I'm thinking that I can just make lesson plans, use the stuff that, I mean, in life I've been good at really one thing, and that's skipping a lot of steps to get to the end result. Now, most people call this cheating, but now ChatGPT has like an open source for it. So it's really just asking the right questions to create like your channel. Now, let's say I want to do a kids art channel or even just a second grade teacher's art channel. Super easy, right? I asked it super easy questions. I said, give me something fun with shapes for a second grade class. Not only did I create a conceptual, like visual piece for a slideshow, there's each slide would be great. It gave me a bunch of them. And then I have all the dial. I literally have every line I need to say like I was a robot. Lesson breakdown, warm up, shape hunt, 10 minutes. Gather students on rug or desk. Ask. I mean, I don't even have to say this. I could have a bot read this for me. And just spend a little bit of money and just put these little lesson plans together and do like second grade art for shading and then have it read this out. Make sure I put timers in when they need to be. Like it reads it, maybe it reads it slow. We do like a special ed version, reads it super slow. Or I mean, everyone could use it much slower. So maybe it reads it a few times. It reads it once, it reads it twice, it reads it 3 times. So maybe you can catch it, right? And maybe you kind of like set up everyone for that. Like, okay. The thing is if you don't, so if we were going to make things that are accessible for users, I've been working with a lot of people making disabled products recently, which has made me think. So, for the person that learns fast, they're able to skip ahead and they will. Unfortunately, they'll miss a little bit of what they're thinking about, right? But for the slow learners, it's really frustrating as a slow learner to have to go back and back and back and back. Not only are you frustrated with the learning process, you're frustrated because you didn't get it the first time when you think everyone else around you is expected to learn it the first time. Now, the thing about learning is everyone learns at a different rate. So that's an impossible thought. Like the possibility of you learning it the very first time is like a hard win or very lucky, right? Oh man, tea to soothe the throat. Um, so these would be really easy to pump out. Maybe if I had a more female voice, or I could set it up, but it gives you everything. So, like, you read this teacher note: focus on recognition and creativity, not accuracy. Celebrate all attempts and remind your students artists use shapes as building blocks for ideas. Super simple, easy to understand. All set. I made a ready to print 1 hour lesson plan tailored to second grade art learning about shapes. A clear time with clear timing, objectives, materials, vocabulary, and kid-friendly activities. So the things that I spend hours actually writing, like I'll do art projects with you guys and I'll show you all the materials and things like that. I can actually have ChatGPT kind of consolidate that and write it for me, which would be super nice. Like, great. So I could create curriculum. And could I create curriculum for other things? Please write me a lesson plan for a fourth grade class going to Boeing Museum of Flight. I cannot spell anything. In be right back. It's gonna write something. I will be back. All right, what did it give it? what did it give to me? Have ChatGPT come up with lessons, then you tweak them and customize them to your particular plan. Yeah, and that's what everyone's doing right now. I think that's kind of the like common concern with the world is like, are we gonna figure that Google? I mean, the problem is that ChatGPT isn't new. Um, Google has had predictive text for like 10 to 12 years, almost a decade. Google has been predicting the next word you're going to say in um, emails. I actually talked to, there was a Google rep that came to our school, and I talked to the Google rep and I said, haven't you guys had AI for really ever? And he was like, yeah, but we kind of slept on it. And I said, yeah, because you've had predictive text for a long time, and that in itself is AI like trying to guess the next word you're going to say. Like that's even weirder than most humans who like process things, if you have like the idea of forethought, which not all humans have, which if you think about is kind of crazy that everyone is different from you, and you have to take that into consideration as being part of the world. um, and that's interesting and cool all at the same time. But ChatGPT is this collaboration of all humans making contact with each other. Every email you've sent, every hello, every goodbye, everything that's been sent over Google is known by Google, right? Hello, how are you? Hello, Catherine. Like the email knows that you're talking to Catherine, right? Or you're sending an email to Catherine. So they've already known they've had predictive text for a long time. You know, like AI's been around. It's not new. None of this is new. Now all Google is, all AI is doing is taking your search engine feed and however well you can write something. So now we're going back into like skills of writing. People always ask me, why do I learn this? I'm never going to use this. Now, writing is one of those things that you're going to need all the time. And now, with the invention of, coding, like my father coded for many years, but now everyone codes. Coding is like the new English language or new world language because you can write things and build all these cool machines inside this computer that does something but does nothing at the same time, right? I don't know. But this gives you like even let's just what's cool about this is like I was reading the last one and it says something about like do you okay, like this one says simplify this for subplans, which is great if you're a teacher. Like boom, simplify for subplans. Tomorrow I don't have a class planned. I'm sick today. I need to get something done. Let's knock it out. Here you go. But then we did this one, built this a slideshow. Great. Everything's done. Fourth grade field trip, Boeing lesson plan, Boeing Museum of Flight. Half day field trip with pre and post activities, art, science, history, engineering, STEM. Essential questions. How do airplanes and spacecrafts use science engineering to design to fly? Ooh, that's even higher than my students. I couldn't even ask them these questions. Objectives. Students will understand basic principles of flight, lift, thrust, drag, and gravity, identify how design and engineer solve real world problems, observe, analyze historical and modern aircrafts, make connections between science, history, and creativity, practice observation, sketching, and questioning skills. Okay, cool, ChatGPT. You can write me a lesson plan for this. What about this? Write me a I don't really love this lesson plan either because my students, even at the high school level, probably couldn't. How airplanes stay in the air, force, lift, thrust, gravity. I think you'd have to modify this. Museum scavenger hunt. One airplane with a propeller. Oh, this would be great. I should have had this done. Like, I just went on a field trip with our class and oh, this would have been awesome. Next year. Next year. Or maybe I'll write one of these for another field trip that we're going on, right? There's always that. Why is lesson spelled wrong? All right. Right? But it would have been so cool to students look for one airplane with propellers because we went through World War One aircrafts, we went through World War Two aircrafts. They could have totally done this. Okay, so let's say, hey, please make me a checklist for the scavenger hunt you presented. So here I can just copy, edit. I can copy or edit it. So name, date. They already even did that for me. Space aircraft spotting. They have the checklist. They have all the boxes ready to print. Sketch and observe. Let's just look at what they did. Name and date. Great. Aircraft spotting. Check each item once you find it. An airplane with propellers. Check. A jet-powered aircraft. Check. Military aircraft. Check. Oh, this would have been so good. This would have been so good. I really need to do this. I need to go and talk to the Museum of Flight and go, hey, I have a really good idea for a checklist for your scavenger hunt. Look closely. Answer with words or quick sketches. Wings that are long and thin. Check. Write the name. Please make the same checklist with. Oh, I can't spell today. With a space after it to write down to put a written. Oh my god, my fingers are too big. That's close enough. It'll figure itself out. I haven't really compared much. I don't work with a whole lot of AI unless there's no one here talking to me, and it's been pretty quiet for the last couple weeks, so AI has become my friend again. It happens. So it didn't actually do what I wanted, it just made it bigger. Oh my god, I missed so many letters. Now the space was in the wrong place. See, I wanted to put like a blank spot. No, that is incorrect. Please just put a blank line after each question. I don't think it did what I needed it to do. It didn't give me lines. Okay, this gets into formatting, which is kind of silly. Let's try to download it as a PDF and see what happens. Holy crap, it just makes everything for you. Like, so if I had a website, if I could focus on one idea, I could probably make a lot of money. So, like, you go onto a website like Teachers Pay Teachers, you create an account, you say you're going to build science projects for curriculum, and I bet you could look up the curriculum for the standards in the state of Washington and have it write a lesson plan based on the standards of the state of Washington. So create a model. And that's what people are doing. Like, okay, let me create a model of me, right? So put all my education and degree into a systematic person or like an AI bot who filters everything. And the more I add, the more it becomes like me, right? The more it asks questions like me, the more it should know what I want. Um, and then once that's tailored, you just create products for, the education system. You should. It would be fun for all visitors. Find an aircraft mostly made of metal. Find an aircraft using new technology. Find an aircraft using, and see if they could just write it in right here. And this is a printable page. It's already done. Just asking ChatGPT the right questions, right? Please write me a second grade lesson plan using meh. Why did I mess that up? Using the taste to identify the 5, what is it, flavors? 5 salty, sour, bitter, and sweet. What's the last one? Isn't there 5 or is there only 4? Umami. It's like salty but not salty. Give me specific items I could bring in to do a live scientific lab with them. Please give me the lesson plan that will make the kids give me the funniest expressions. Because that's what we want. We want the pictures for the parents. You know what? Parents love pictures. You know what they don't love? Bad reports. Oh, this is a dangerously good idea. Here's a second grade appropriate, safe, wildly expressive taste lesson that guarantees scrunchy faces, dramatic reactions, and memory making science. Second grade science lesson plan. Taste bud scientist, can you taste it? Second grade 60 minutes science sense. Our tongues taste 5 different flavors and our brains react fast. It's so easy to do. Like, I could create cartoon characters that say this. Learning objectives, kid friendly. Students will use their senses of taste to explore foods, identify sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. Make predictions and observations. Practice describing reactions using words and faces. Important teacher prep quick. Check food allergies. Label cups. Clearly, one tiny taste, only a pea size. Water, napkins ready. Materials, fun plus safe plus expressive. Taste lab items, the stars. Bring these exact items for maximum reaction. Salty, plain pretzel stick, or a tiny pinch of salt on a cracker. Sweet, mini marshmallow or gummy bear. Sour, lemon slice or lemon juice on a cotton swab. Bitter, unsweetened cocoa powder. See, I would have never known that that's what it is. Or very dark chocolate, 85 to 90%. Umami, cube of Parmesan cheese or slice of mushroom slice, or soy sauce dabbed on a rice cracker. Vocabulary, post on the board. Like all the lesson plans I put together over the years, I can really just rewrite using ChatGPT and then filming them really. Hook, your tongue is a scientist. Say dramatically. Wow, it even gives you all the pointers. Did you know your tongue has a job? Ask, what food do you love? What food makes you go, ew? Explain. Today your tongue is doing science. Show a big taste chart with 5 flavors. Predictions. You have 5 minutes. Before tasting, show each item without naming it. Ask, do you think this will taste good? What face do you think you'll make? The students thumbs up, sideways, down. Live tasting lab, 25 minutes. This is where the magic happens. It's telling me. It's telling me. I don't teach second grade anymore. This would have been great when I taught second grade. And maybe I can make lesson plans that people could just run and teach their second grade classes, right? Be the Bob Ross of second grade. Okay. This is where the magic happens. Rules, say it. Tiny taste, no talking until everyone swallows. Faces are allowed. I actually did this in one of my second grade classes when I was in Thailand, and the faces were amazing. Like, sure, I never had kids of my own, but like, it was so good to watch those second graders just eat food and make the weirdest faces ever. All right. So we can go sweet, we can go salty, we can go umami, we can go bitter, we can go sour, and it says end with chaos down there, and it has the devil's face and and the lemon. So it says end with sour. Okay, that's fair. I did end with sour when I taught my class. Or maybe I ended it with bitter because I actually gave them just like a finger amount of decaf coffee. It's just not that nice tasting. They didn't really like it all that much. The chai tea or Thai coffee is really sweet, made with condensed milk. So yeah, I really wish I had those pictures. That's like there's so many pictures that I want from Thailand, and they're all on the phones of all the Thai teachers that I worked with, which fast forward almost, I don't know, 7 years. How long have 9 years? It's been a while. Okay, so after each taste, ask what flavor was that? What did your face do? Did your did your tongue like it? So I guess you could like play into um like you just play into your tongue being the scientist. Did your tongue think it? What did your tongue think about it, right? I can even draw like a tongue that's animated. Encourage a big reaction. Descriptive words, silly comparisons. I do all those things in a my daily job. I love creativity, so get as far out there as you can. We'll reel you back in. Write students' quotes on the board. I attack my tongue. It tastes like a sock. My mouth is confused. Taste face drawings. Student draw one food. Their real reaction face. Label, flavor, name. One describing word. Happy, shocked, grossed out. Group reflection, 5 minutes. Ask. See, like this even gives you into group reflection. Which taste was the strongest? Which was sneaky? Did everyone like the same thing? Key takeaway: our tongues are different, and that's science. Assessment: simple and fun. Students can name at least 3 types of tastes of type or taste types. Match food to flavors. Describe reaction. Nervous tasters. And so this is, oh my God, this is so good. This is such a teacher's tool as it is a student school tool right now. Like, that's so good. Differentiation is like figuring out the nervous tasters, the advanced students, like nervous tasters, smell or touch instead. You don't want to taste it? You can smell or touch it. Advanced students, explain why. So now it's giving you a breakdown on like your students' abilities and then what level they're meeting. Teacher tips for maximum fun. Dramatically model reactions yourself. So be like, oh, that was super sour. Ugh. Or, oh, that was bitter. Or, that was sweet. Pause before sour. Like it's got a little cheeky face. Take photos if allowed. This one's pretty risky, especially in the public school system. I have very few photos of any work that I've ever done. I will probably. Our tongues don't like bitter because poison is bitter. Survival instincts. Yeah. Our tongues also don't like spicy, but our brains use it as a reactive drug chemical almost. Babies are super tasters. Closing line, say this. Did you today you didn't just eat snacks, you were scientists. If you want, I can make you a printable taste chart. All right, so make me a printable taste chart. I need something to go along with this lesson plan that I didn't. See, the issue with becoming a teacher at this point is like if I could do stuff like this and run it, um this is really cheating, but everything's done for me. What are you talking about? Why wouldn't I cheat? Taste chart for 5 basic tests. Taste salty, sweet. Did I like it? Face reaction. You know how many hours this would take me to format and do? The emojis are in there. The face reaction is in there. The food they tried has a space to be written in. Draw your funniest face. Which taste made you the biggest reaction? You can draw that in there. This is a great setup for a second grade class. Why isn't everyone doing this? It even gives you a permission slip. Was there a permission slip? Please tell me there was a permission slip. Is that what it said? We can write you a permission slip. Yes. That's so good. Like, those are so many things that I, as a teacher, have to do in a given day. Like, there's so many little things I got to take care of. Writing permission slips, writing notes home to parents. Like, I constantly am sending emails home. How easy would it be to put all these lesson plans together? Make really good universal lessons. And maybe ChatGPT is coming out with its very first lessons. Maybe these aren't the best that it can make, but right now they're good enough. And I don't know, I think someone should be making some lesson plans for this. So maybe the focus should be moving forward. Let's talk about it because we're going to log off here in a second. And I'm really just trying to get back to figuring out how I'm going to set up the show. So, oh, did I turn this off or did it just go off? Okay, so Hot Wheels Wednesdays, Hot Wheels Fridays, but Hot Wheel Wednesdays sounds better. I'll cover the last week's grind for this week, which already makes sense. Fridays, we should run lesson plans. Or maybe Fridays we do Hot Wheels. Fridays we should do Hot Wheels. So Fridays, Hot Wheels, because I collect them on Thursdays, so Friday would be a good day to like be like, "Ooh, I'm so excited." Mondays we should do lesson plans because Monday's the start of the week. I don't really care about what everyone thinks about this show because it's going to be a variety show. Lesson plans. Midweek, we're going to draw, I think, for the new year. Draw and paint. It's going to be my creative day, is Wednesday. Easy day, things to get things done. But moving forward, we're going to be pushing AI. We are going to be making a lot of new stuff. Sorry, guys. And yeah, looking forward to see what's going to happen next. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Happy Friday. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good night and peace.